edition of Simulation Saturday. I'm your host, Jason News. And here with me is, as always, Master J. Master J, how are we doing on this fine evening?
Very good, very good. And what's today? Wednesday?
Yep, we're recording this on Wednesday, just in time for playoffs.
That's right.
And as of right now, this is the best-looking matchup in the playoff, in the postseason, that is. The Atlanta Falcons at the Los Angeles Rams. Kind of a, well, like I just said, it's the best matchup there is.
I think Panthers and Saints are just as good, but I think this matchup is my favorite of all, just because teams are fun to play with.
I am surprised that the Rams made a wild card spot. I thought they were...
Yeah, I thought they would make it to a divisional spot as well. Like, they would have a first-round bye. But I guess they just didn't have the record to pull it off.
Yep. Well, they were a force to be reckoned this past regular season.
But there's no doubting that the team is much better than what they were last season. Their offense has totally changed.
They literally went from first to worst.
Worst to first.
Worst to first. That's what I meant to say. But Master J, if you don't mind doing this now, you're hitting that sexy X button.
Let's do it.
Doing a little bit something different tonight. Instead of doing this on Twitch, we decided to do this on YouTube. I'll save this video for later. So you guys are getting a little bit of a sneak preview over here on YouTube, and then come Saturday, it will be open to the public, to the masses. Everyone will be able to see this.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is Madden 17 on EA Sports. Here we've got a pair of running backs. We're hoping their number will be called plenty in today's game. It's the Falcons going up against the Rams. So with kickoff straight ahead, we'll check in with our broadcast team. Here are Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis.
Larry, we haven't had NFL football in this city for 22 years, but football is back here in Los Angeles. Tonight, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Atlanta Falcons and the Los Angeles Rams. Hi again, everybody. I'm Brandon Guyton. To my left, as always, he's Charles Davis. And, Charles, we saw in the open, we've got a couple of great running backs in this game tonight, each capable of putting a team on his back.
And I'm excited to talk about the runners, not just the passers, who have a big hand in who's going to win this game. Both of these guys are do it all. Can run it, can catch it. I can't wait to get this one started.
Greg Zuerlein now. He'll handle the honors to get us started. And we are underway here in Los Angeles. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll probably wish he reconsidered here. It'll cost him 10 yards now with a new rule as he's down at the 15-yard line. Freeman, the lone man in the backfield. Ryan. And Jones has it over the middle.
This looks like we're playing catch
there on first.
Yeah.
Over 1,400 yards last year for Jones. Just 6 touchdowns, but of course he had the big 300-yard game. However, when he was blanketed with coverage, he always opens things up for other guys, doesn't he?
He does, and that's what's benefited Atlanta's offense. Other guys
Condiments
were able to
on
step
the loose.
up. In 2016, Mohamed Sanu stepped up and had his best year as a pro. Austin Hooper, as a young tight end, really developed down the stretch. And Taylor Gabriel, who had come over as a free agent from Cleveland, he really flourished, actually led the team in touchdown catches. But there's only one Julio Jones, and you want to get the ball to him as much as possible.
And a nice gain of 21 yards.
I like that one, partner. They go back-to-back with excellent gains And really, it shouldn't be a surprise who they were throwing the ball to. He's their best guy.
Yeah, we knew that they would get him involved early. They're doubling down on getting him involved early.
Don't be surprised they'll come right back to him again. They haven't shown the propensity to be able to stop him.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
And frankly, Brandon, we're talking about things I'm not sure we ever thought we'd talk about in the NFL. And a lot of that is the speed at the linebacker position. A lot of these guys in college, they were safeties. They moved them up to outside linebacker to combat the spread offenses, and now we're seeing it in the NFL. Those same guys using their speed to make plays in the backfield, similar to that one.
The left side completion to Jones. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
They're completing the pass anyway.
Now the offense lining up 1st and 10. Now Ryan going to give it to Freeman. Shreds the tackle. Fighting him off.
Oh, my goodness.
Devontae Freeman. They're not. Touchdown, Falcons. Devontae Freeman, 47 yards. And the Falcons have taken the early lead. You talk about explosion plays. Here's one pretty much right out of the gate.
And now they get to ride a wave of emotion, momentum, everything. Just as you described, right out of the gate. Big sprint, touchdown. They're excited. But on the other side, they've got to guard against a major letdown because they hit them right in the gut with that one. And now you start to question yourself a little bit when you give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Now a first down throw, gone. And that's caught left side. It's Woods. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Here we go now. 3-19. Detroit!
On first down, gone. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. First and 10, Goff. And Woods has it complete. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Second down now after the pass completion.
Let's go.
Throwing again is Goff. Austin's got it left side. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They get 17 down to the 17, and it's a first down. From the red zone now, Goff completes it to Austin. A gain of 6 there on first. Carry here for Todd Gurley. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Todd Gurley taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to come out costs him a yard as he's out of bounds at the 24-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
The drive will start with a carry by Devontae Freeman. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. And they're 6 yards away from picking up the first here on 2nd down. On 2nd down, Ryan. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones is intended receiver. And now it's 3rd down. On 3rd down, Ryan. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
Put 2 mustards between catch up.
After watching him drop that slant, I can hear my old coach's voice ringing in my ears right now. You can't run with the ball until you catch it. Trying to get those rack yards before he secured it.
I want to stuck to that hot dog right now.
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th. They'll indeed go for it with Ryan. And this is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Rams get the football in outstanding field position. So, Charles, why in the world do you take that risk there?
It doesn't make a whole lot of sense on the surface. But I've been around enough of these coaches and enough of these meetings along the way. Sometimes they're so confident in a play call that they don't care about the situation. They think that that play, at that time, they're going to run it and pick up whatever they need. So maybe that's what influenced him there. I'm guessing because I have no other explanation.
Yeah, that's tough. Own side of the field, that chunk of yardage to pick up.
Holy shit.
Head scratcher. They'll throw
What
underneath for Gurley. Call it a 3-yard
hell
gain.
was that?
And it'll
I
make
had
it
no
2nd
idea.
down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Give him 7 on the play, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. So 3rd and inches, trying to pick it up the middle. He had nowhere to go, tackled for a loss.
And you know how we talk about double A-gap pressure, meaning linebackers going in the gap between the center and the guard on either side? Well, it's not always to get to the passer. Sometimes you do that to prevent a running play. Works pretty well in that situation.
And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line.
Well, the field goal attempt was well in hand. They had that, but they decided to go for it anyway. Extreme confidence, it looks like.
Yeah, but I bet the defense is going to remember this one, right? They kind of rubbed their nose in it. Now Goff on first down. Dancing to his left. And his throw is incomplete. The intended receiver, Tavon Austin. And now it's 2nd down. They got pressure there and only rushing 3.
And there's a defensive coordinator right now who is celebrating not just getting home with 3 there, but realizing if that's the type of pressure he can get in the entire game, then his pass defense is going to be excellent. You're dropping 8. Where are you going to go with the football?
Hurry up, here we go. Green, Detroit!
Back to the air. Goff on 2nd down. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Brooks Reed. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. And I know it seems like we say this a lot in broadcast booths, but a quarterback can hold on to the football too long in these situations. I think he did right there.
Oh, I agree with you totally. Sometimes you have to understand situations. Get rid of the football, save some yardage to make it less to gain for the next down. Instead, he was so hooked on ball security, he held on to it and took a big sack.
Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. Back live now to begin the second quarter with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's the Rams with a football to get us going, and they've got it here with a first down. The one running back is Gurley. Goff now looks to throw. His pass caught at the 4. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Robert Woods, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Rams have taken the lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
That's fielded in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line.
Not fooling anybody, son.
Here's the defense for Los Angeles as they head out to set up shop. And a great job last time. They got the 4th down stop. It led to points. See if they can make magic happen twice.
How about the defense, though? You're going to go for it against us on your own side of the field, rose up and stopped them, went off the field and said, offense, take over, put it in the end zone for us. And that's exactly what they did.
Puts a little chip on their shoulder when that happens, right?
Yeah, a lot of meanness involved in that.
10 yards still left on 2nd down. Crashing in from the end there, not to disrupt the pass game, but to disrupt the run game.
Yeah, I love the distinction, too, because the good defensive ends, they can do it all. Set the edge in the run game, make sure that no one can move it that way, and, of course, rush the passer. On that play, use his speed to get there in the run game. And, Brandon, I think Mohamed Sanu had a nice career while he was in Cincinnati, but he really elevated 2016 in Atlanta. The most catches for himself in a single season.
59 of them, 4 touchdowns. Really a nice compliment to Julio Jones, and he was a nice compliment in Cincinnati. I don't want to say he's not a #1 receiver, but he plays that #2 slot well, doesn't he?
He does, and I think it's because of his versatility. He can play in the slot, he can play out wide. They can use him as a wildcat quarterback. He has thrown passes in the NFL. In fact, going back to his days at Rutgers, I think he threw 18 passes while he was at Rutgers, so you never know what you're going to get when Mohamed Sanu has his hands on the football.
I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. And Jones has it over the middle. It's a gain of 14 there. And it'll be 1st down Atlanta. And now the passing game here in the second quarter starting to heat up a little bit.
Don't you feel the rhythm starting to happen, right? You see it, now the confidence is starting to rise. I think now as a play caller, because that has happened, you lean on it a little bit more. You don't go totally away from running the football, but you do say, guess what? We can throw it, we can throw it well with a whole lot of confidence.
Oh, my God. This is getting dumb.
Still going. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
That was a good, forceful run, and it demonstrates why you've got to put your body on a runner when you're trying to tackle him. If you just go in there and just try and get him down with arm tackles, usually doesn't work very well, and we saw on that play, he'll run right through those attempted plays.
The former Indiana Hoosier here, Tevin Coleman. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Brandon, that play ended so fast, it's almost as if the quarterback handed it to the runner, and the tackler was there right away for a loss of yardage.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2, now Ryan. It's caught, Jones. And 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd.
What a catch, and one-handed, and I'm starting to lose my awe about the play, and maybe I shouldn't. How much of this is the player? How much of it is the glove?
Well, those gloves, they do have a little grip to them, don't they?
They get a little extra tackiness to them now, and I know the guys in the NFL, the competition committee, some other places, they're talking about examining those gloves to see if they're having too much of an effect on the game.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. And the offense there, the O-line, everybody really on offense, they were just manhandled at the point of attack.
Yeah, you could pretty much call them all out, couldn't you? Almost by name, right? That was a very tough sequence for the offensive line. But how about that defensive front creating a new line of scrimmage and creating a lost yardage possibility?
Sanu with a grab over the middle. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game. The defense won that play so fast that I think if the running back even had time to notice if anyone was there, it was just a blink of an eye, and there was a loss on the play.
And the kick for the 41-year-old is up and good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. And, Charles, they get the field goal. Took them a dozen plays, though.
Work with me on this one. You know what I'm about to say, right? Bend but don't break. That's what came into play here for the defense. 12 plays were run at them. They only gave up 3 points. In a lot of ways, that's a win for the defense.
And last year, that would have been a net gain of 5 on the return. This year, he stopped where he would have been if he had taken a knee, and that's at the 25. Partner, these L.A. Rams, as they come back out here for the next offensive series, they now missed the playoffs 12 straight seasons. Of course, this last one, their first back in L.A. They were 3-1, so much hope, but then they lost all but 1 down the stretch.
Hard to believe with a defense that good, but just tells you about the premium that's placed on the offensive side of the ball, especially at the quarterback position. They just didn't have the stability. Even though they drafted Jared Goff, #1 in 2016, he'll have to ascend to that number. Be that guy for them in the next season in order for the Rams to finally break that playoff drought.
And now they've got some city neighbors in the Chargers of L.A. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Larry Ridley will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. He's got his tight end. It's complete.
What the hell? I'm trying to warp around, but I guess I can't do it. I can't do that, huh?
NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it.
If I did, that would be amazing.
Run anything
because
catch the
I
balls
don't
we
just
just
bring
saw
him with
there.
me everywhere.
That big play. Let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. On 1st and 10, Goff. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to go out of bounds, taking it down inside the 25. On 1st down, it's Gurley. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Face mask penalty, and Charles, you were a defender. You know sometimes in the heat of the moment, it's hard to keep your hands away from that face mask.
Sometimes you just get out of position as a defender when you're trying to make a tackle, so you end up flailing away, and your hand gets into the wrong spot.
Hurry up, here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
Throwing again is gone. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Robert Woods with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Rams add on to their lead. Now, he's having a nice little first half for your partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the 2nd quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And with a new rule, that decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he only gets to the 20. Now the Falcons offense, they get ready to head back out here. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
We're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score.
What?
Hops free. The collision there jarred the ball.
Ow.
Brings up second down.
You're destroying your wide receivers.
The action here to go over an offseason storyline that's kind of interesting. LA a couple years ago, they have no teams, and now they're going to have 2 with the move from San Diego to LA. What does that mean for the league and for the Chargers?
It seems like an easier transition, doesn't it, than St. Louis when they moved back to Los Angeles.
Less culture shock.
Less culture shock, less, obviously geography, the whole deal. But it's a transition still is not going to be easy. Remember, they're going to go play in a soccer stadium, essentially, for at least the first couple of years before they share a stadium with the Rams. So that changes things. Obviously, trying to create an identity in the market they haven't been in a long time. They began as the Los Angeles Chargers, but only played 1 season as such.
And he's
Part of a
certainly
Dove
not a guy
commercial.
that drops that football very often.
Indeed, because that's a bit of a surprise. I know he's in the middle of some traffic and people, bodies all around him, but he usually has the focus to haul that one in.
Second down here after the incomplete pass. Second and 10. It's Ryan again. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. A good pickup there, a 22. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Ryan, quick throw that's complete on the inside slant. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Now Ryan on first down.
Oh my God, catch that.
Nearly picked off there, almost intercepted. Instead,
Just did not catch the football and complete the interception. But what do they say all the time? If he had really good hands, he'd be playing offense.
Second and 10 now. Ryan. His throw caught at about the 5. Touchdown, Falcons. Andre Roberts, 33 yards. And the Falcons have cut it to within a score.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They did, and they didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done. So that a 7-play, 80-yard drive. And the end result, an Atlanta touchdown. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here again is the rookie Jared Goff to lead his offense back out there. And he's been good. 2 first-half touchdown passes, no interceptions so far.
Does a lot for your confidence. Does a great deal for your team. Gives them a lead, and they're feeling really good about how they're playing. I think he expects to throw at least another one.
I was going to say, now he wants the first-half hat trick, doesn't he?
Oh, without a doubt. Go ahead and fling him on the field, folks. He wants that type of celebration.
And oh, look at that, a diving catch. And he is finally out of bounds, but not before taking it down inside the 30. A big play there just before halftime. 46 yards.
And that's how you throw for a whole heap of yards in a game. You get efforts like that from your receivers. How about him laying out for that catch?
Yeah, excellent. Makes the quarterback look a whole lot better. Watkins alone on the left side. Now a first down throw. Goff. Flushed out right. It's a short one here. Complete to the tight end. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
All right, here we go.
On 2nd down, here's Goff. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete. And not to get too overcritical there because he knows what he's doing, but his shoulders looked a little off kilter there when he threw that.
I don't think you're being overly critical there. You're just analyzing it, and he gets those shoulders right. That pass will go from incomplete to complete.
And the offense looks to pick up the first here on third after that incompletion. Throwing on third. Gone. Wide open receiver complete. And he is out of bounds just a yard or two shy of the 10. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
All right, here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
Goff on first down. Flush to his right. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and it'll be second and about a yard.
Take that.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Hurry up, here we go.
To throw on second down is gone. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete.
Here we go now. Blue 90. Blue 90. Back there in that Philly. Here we go.
Goff wants to throw on 3rd and 1. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Robert Woods in the final seconds of the first half. And the Rams add on to their lead.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
Yeah, just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. One receiver left, 3 to the right. Final play of the half. It's Ryan. He's going to air one out. And got his man complete.
The day I get to do
so we
that.
have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we send you across the country to Orlando, standing by there, Larry Ridley with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Larry?
Thanks, Brandon, and welcome to our EA Halftime Report. I'm Larry Ridley. The Rams are happy to be sitting in the locker room with a lead. The Falcons just want to come out after the half and claw their way back into the game. All right, here we go. Let's take a look at some of the highlights from the first half.
Who's that?
The guy, he's like, are you not entertained?
Freeman's got a running lane here, and he'll take it in for the touch. Falcons is up now by 7. Rams with possession halfway through 1. Gurley's going to take off here, and this run goes for a touchdown. The Rams tied up at 7. Rams with the ball, end of the first. Higbee's got the catch here, and the play will come to an end after a gain of 20. Rams have it later on the drive. Completion is made across the middle of the field, and it ends up working for a touchdown. Rams up by a touchdown. Rams have it at the 9. Goff's got a completion middle of the field, and it leads to a touchdown. Rams go up by 11. Falcons take it at the 34. Completion is made across the middle of the field. He caps off the 7-play drive with a score. This cuts the deficit to 4. 1st and 10. Higbee's got the catch here. Ends up picking up 34 yards before heading out of bounds. Continuing on the drive, Woods has got the catch in traffic. And after the short pass, he'll score. The lead now at 11. So that'll do it for us here in Orlando. For the call of the second half, let's hand it back over to Brandon and Charles. Brandon.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded a couple yards deep. on the field. Here comes Los Angeles. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
Single receiver. Hey, you're on an island over there. Single receiver.
The one running back is Gurley. Here's Goff. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
Coaches really don't care from what position they get this, but run after the catch ability, rack ability, is often the difference between winning and losing and changing field position.
Single, slot. Hey, you're on an island over there. You're on an island.
Now let's go. Green, 39.
On first down, Goff. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. CD, wanted to get your thoughts just on the landscape of the offseason for each of these teams. Super Bowl in the rearview mirror, but so much going on. People look at the draft a lot, but there's a lot more that goes into the offseason for these front offices, is there not?
It certainly is, and even before we get to the draft, you start with the combine. You know, that's held in Indianapolis every year, and you have about 350 of the top prospects coming together to get their physicals and interviews and on-field performance, and all that'll get evaluated along with their game tape. And then you've got the free agents, all right? That starts, I believe, in early March, where now the free agents can start moving around to different teams. So your team's starting to take a little bit of shape there. Free agency team together with new draft picks, have everyone start to move in one direction. And then you have the OTAs and minicamps. We get to see them on the field for the first time. And we start to get a better idea of how these teams are going to look when the fall begins.
Goff throwing again. They got a man over the middle. It's Woods. NFL teams last year a little under 50% on fourth down conversions. This is a bit tougher. 4th and 4.
Hurry up, here we go. 3-19.
They're going to go for it. It's Goff. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
I remember in pregame when we were talking to him on the field, and he took his gloves off and showed us his fingers. A few misshapen ones in there, and now we know why, trying to catch those.
Yeah, even for a talented receiver, those are tough to hang on to. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. Watkins alone on the left side. On first down, it's gone. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
Every time I see a hitch pattern dropped, I go back to the combine, because there's a drill that they use all the time that's called the gauntlet drill, where a receiver catches the ball and just works his way straight down the line and catches it from different sides. And the problem with that drill is that you don't actually have to secure the catch. You just kind of catch it, drop it immediately, and keep moving. And sometimes that shows up on plays like this.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Back to the air. Goff on second down. Over the middle, it hits Austin. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky now, party. Here we go now.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
One thing I know, defensive coaches love it when they don't have to invite their players to the party. This strong safety, you never have to ask him twice to help in run support. He's going to ride and in a bad mood.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, third quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot. But they have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall.
Hard throw, incomplete. He was in search of his tight end, Tyler Higbee, and it's fourth down.
After all the preparation, all the practice, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it. In the end zone, a big-time drop.
And Zerline's kick is good. And that will get the lead up to 14. So the drive stalls out, but they are able to put 3 points on the board.
Yeah, just a yard or two shorter than an extra point, so no problems converting there.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. And the Rams defense, they make their way back out there now. Now Ryan on first down. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that. That's what he did.
Connects with Sanu right side.
Why are my guys making this so easy?
And a nice pitch and catch to pick up the reception against man coverage.
Both of them read how much yardage they needed, figured what they had to do, and were able to beat the man coverage for the completion.
On first down, Ryan.
Oh, crap.
No escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. And there they bring pressure from the inside and they get home.
Yeah, hard to block everyone, isn't it? And on this play, someone did not get blocked. He's the one who got home.
Now Ryan on second down. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on third. And now they're in the hurry-up. On third down, Devontae Freeman. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Eluding the pressure right. This will be caught at the 2. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
They'll look to run with Freeman. And this is not going to do it as he stopped at the 2-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Again, it'll be Freeman. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. Gotta figure this is one they need here on 3rd and goal. Back now in Los Angeles. It's the Falcons. They'll have the football but trailing on the scoreboard as we get set to begin the 4th. They gotta have 6 here. It's 3rd and goal. It's Coleman here. And he is going to lose yardage here. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
Brandon, it's easy to make decisions from right up here where we are, right in the cheap seats, but let's be frank about this one. This isn't even a decision as far as I'm concerned. They have to go for it here. Field goal does you almost no good as time's running out in the game. If you want to win, you have to be aggressive here.
Here we go. It's Ryan. And he's got his star receiver. It's Jones for the Falcon touchdown. Julio Jones. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons draw a bit closer. Big fourth down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on fourth down? And, okay, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Getting set to go again here on offense, Jared Goff trots back onto the field. And the stats on the screen tell the story. A great start. This defense, they've made some good adjustments, so he's fallen off since.
Have to like what they did at the half, but you also have to like the fact that they hung in there. Despite the fact that a tough first half, he was locked in, right? Rocking and rolling. They came out, made their adjustments, got their confidence back. Now they're causing them all sorts of trouble.
Brooks Reed with a tackle. And in this situation with the lead fourth quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Now that play will end up on the highlights, and you'll see it all over the place. But what you won't see, the offensive line that bought the extra time, that allowed for the big completion downfield, those guys made that play possible.
Watkins alone on the left side. Now Goff will hand this one to Gurley. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A good pickup there at 22. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Gurley again here on first down. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Now on 2nd down, this is Gurley. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. 1st and goal here from the 2. They'll try and push it in with Gurley. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Todd Gurley, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Rams add on to their lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. And back onto the field now comes Devontae Freeman. And there are the numbers. Got off to that torrid hot start. We thought he was in for maybe a career day. Not the case.
No doubt about it. It almost looks like a misprint after what we saw in the first half. But let's give a little bit of credit to the guys on our side of the ball. They went in at halftime, made a few adjustments. And you know what else? They didn't lose their confidence in their ability to play. Because a lot of times you get beat down in the first half, it gets ugly in the second half. They've come out with a new resolve and a renewed determination. And that incompletion was caused by the defense. I think they were trying to get one into the middle of the field, trying to find a receiver there. But they were in zone defense. And what are the advantages of being in zone? Eyes and reaction. Eyes meaning all eyes are on the quarterback and able to react when he throws the football and rally to that spot. And that's exactly what happened there. Able to get there and knock it away. Whenever they're trying to attack a zone defense, you're trying to figure out where your gaps are going to be. And depending on what type of zone they're playing, it could be on the outside, it could be in the middle, it could be in the seams, in the edges. In this case, they tried to attack.
Ryan hit, and he lost the football.
Of course.
The Rams have got it. And they are going to score on the fumble return. Touchdown, L.A. The offense, they've had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one, and it could be the backbreaker.
From a defensive perspective,
you feel how I
is
feel
going to be
too.
sloppy. You've got to take advantage of that. And that's what they've done all game long.
It hurts.
The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football. We witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6.
It's like you're not doing anything, it just happens.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 yards with a new rule as he's taken down right at the 20-yard line. And the Falcons now making their way back out onto the field. first down with Ryan. And this will be incomplete.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
Second and 10 now. Ryan.
What the hell? Oh my God, I'm done with these fucking bullshit lame-ass plays that make no goddamn sense.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
And a diving grab. I think he got that, yes. 12 yards there as they move the chains. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Now a play fake here on first down. Looking left side for Watkins, and he's got it. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Sammy Watkins from 19 yards away. And thanks to the interception, the Rams offense cashes in for 6. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26. So out come the Falcons now. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. Second down and 10. Second and 10. It's Ryan again. Being chased out left. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give them 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
Now Ryan on first down. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Again on second and 10, it's Ryan. And Jones has it over the middle. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Getting late in the fourth now, Charles. 2-minute warning just around the corner.
Yeah, some teams just want to get to that spot, take a breath, and then come out and attack for the rest of the game.
Ryan on the handoff. It's Freeman. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. Time for a break. We'll come back and wrap up garbage time after this. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. To throw is Ryan. And, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. Touchdown, Falcons. Julio Jones with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Falcons cut into that lead. He has his 2 scores, but still a sizable deficit in this game.
Do you have him in fantasy football this week?
Unfortunately, no.
It's too bad, right? That would have been big points, but he is really trying to rally his team as best he can. Things are not going as well the rest of the way for them. That's why they're down with this deficit. He might need to score a couple of more times to give them a chance.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27.
Illegal block in the back. Return team.
The one running back is Gurley. They go play action here on first down. Now he'll let it go. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they'll get it all the way out near midfield to the 45. And quickly they get to the line. Throwing now. Goff. They'll roll him out right. And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. On 2nd and 10, Goff. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made. Throwing on 3rd, Goff. And that will be incomplete as well. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. The Rams going for it on 4th. Gone. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Now a 1st down throw. Gone. And he finds a man with a crossing route. 12 yards on the pickup, and the Rams are going to get a 1st down. Goff turns and gives to Gurley. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. To throw on 2nd down is Goff. That is caught at the 7. And they do stop him, but he takes it all the way to the 2. And they're going to speed things up here. From the 2-yard line now, it's 1st and goal. Gurley, only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Watkins alone on the left side. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So they're back at the 7 now for 3rd and goal. The one running back is Gurley. Now Goff on 3rd and goal. This will be caught at about the 6. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. And they're going to go for this thing. They're not going to leave anything to chance. They're going to roll the dice on 4th and goal.
All right, here we go. 3-19. Watch it now, Barney. Over.
Here we go on 4th. Goff. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he is going to lose yardage here. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
The game was like scoring but boring at the same time. They didn't say much.
Yeah, we didn't say much either. It was fun. Nothing really interesting to comment on because
nothing crazy. We usually have a lot of crazy plays.
Yeah, I thought it would be more crazier because both these teams are really, really good. It was Mike. Go Gurley.
Do it for us, for Charles Davis and all our crew.
Exactly.
You've been watching the NFL.
Exactly.
On EA Sports. The Rams are victorious here as we say so long from Exposition Park in L.A.
This is... I don't know. What do you think?
I think the Rams will win, but it's not going to be like this. I would say, like, I don't know. You know what? I'm going to say the Falcons are going to win. Yeah, I'm going to say, like, 28-21 Falcons.
I said good news. The Rams definitely scare me in the playoffs just from what they've done to us in the regular season. And they took.
We also got the angry Falcons who want to come back to the Super Bowl, so you gotta count that.
That's true, but we. Hold on, how they on?
This is why this is a very interesting matchup to me, even though on paper the Rams should win.
I think the Rams should win, because I think if we face, I feel like if we face the Falcons, then it may be difficult. Wait. What? I don't know. I'm trying to think too hard right now.
Good. We're facing either the Saints or the Panthers.
Yeah, we're either facing the Saints or the Panthers. So.
Got it, Bruce. Come on, Bruce.
If we go to the NFC, if we go to the NFC Championship game, which I don't think we will, we'll probably end up seeing either the Vikings or the Rams. And I don't want to see the Rams, definitely, because it's the simple fact of how we played them in the regular season, and we don't have our best quarterback. The Vikings have a scrub for a quarterback who I've never heard of until this season. So that's my take on things, but I definitely think the Rams will come out on top for this one. As for a final score, I'd have to say 34-20, 21 Rams.
All right, respectable. Not both teams don't have great defenses. I would say the Rams have a slightly better defense. Probably, I would say the Rams should win this one, but I think the Falcons are just going to come out on top. I don't know why. Just, sometimes you got to go with your gut.
Yeah. All right, so that does it for this week's edition of Simulation Saturday. Join us next week whenever we decide to pick a better matchup in the playoffs. Just a reminder, this is going on until the Super Bowl, so don't go anywhere. If you like this video, be sure to watch others like it. Be sure to like this video and share it with your friends. Tell them about it. And then when you're done doing that, find us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and when you're done doing that, subscribe to us on YouTube. Be sure to hit that big red button that says subscribe, and then when you hit subscribe, bang the bell button so you get notified anytime that we upload a brand new video. I'm Bruce the Noob. Here with me is Master J, and we will see you guys next week. Later.